Taurus, this is Tina with 85th House Vibrations, and this is your solar eclipse reading for August 21st, 2017. I want to apologize first. I've got the fan on, and you may be hearing the noise from the fan. It can kind of muddy up the sound quality, but it's hot. And it's also dark because it's overcast outside. And I'm just using the natural light, so we have lighting challenges as usual. For those of you who have seen some of my videos before, I have been away for a couple of months. Just needed to step back, and now I am starting things up again by starting off with this little solar reading, and then we'll work our way back into the regular readings and whatever new stuff could possibly come along. So getting back to the meat, this is the solar eclipse reading, and I found a little spread online that I wanted to try with you guys. It was a 3-card spread, and that makes me happy. Again, for those of you who may have seen any of my other videos, you know I'm a 3-card junkie, so this is perfect. So what this is telling us is this first card is going to show us what is being eclipsed out of our life, what's being left behind. The second card, what is coming in that's new. Once this is gone, what new is coming in? And then the third card is what we can do to prepare for the newness, for the changes. Okay? So the first card is the Queen of Wands reversed. This is what is being left behind, eclipsed out of your life. The second card is the 9 of Swords. And that is what is coming in. That's what's coming in new. And the last card, okay, good. It's the 2 of Cups. 2 of Cups. And that is what it is you can do to prepare for the changes. So, Taurus, this Queen of Wands reversed is being left behind. Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, though it doesn't have to be. It could be somebody that has the Queen of Wands qualities. Queens are generally females, grown-up adult females. I feel like this is somebody who, and this is happening in your 4th house, Taurus. So this is something that's possibly going on in home, in the private sector of your life. I feel like that this person is not able to thrive under current conditions in the environment of the 4th house. So the 4th house is the home, your home of origin, and the home that you create for yourself and your own family. So Taurus, this could definitely be somebody that's living in the home with you. Maybe a lot of males, could be your wife. Maybe this is a adult daughter who is leaving for some reason. You know, she's ready to face the world now. She can't thrive or grow anymore in the current environment. She's got to get out and make her own experiences. And I feel like that's why this Queen of Wands is reversed. More so than, you know, because Queen of Wands could be somebody who is, maybe she thinks she's all that. She uses what she got to get what she wants, but not in the best way. Overly dramatic. Dogmatic, those type of things. And it could be that, but I feel like this is somebody who has hit the glass ceiling in that environment. And whether or not the Queen of Wands has decided to leave on her own, or maybe you are making this decision to leave the Queen of Wands behind, whether that be just leaving behind or letting go. Um, I also feel like there's a lack of passion that once existed between you and another person. And because this is happening in the fourth house, it doesn't have to be romantic. Like I said, this is somebody that possibly lives in the home with you. Okay? Well, the Queen of Wands is being left behind. And what's coming in is the Nine of Swords, which is a Mars in Gemini card. Make sure I'm right. Yeah, Mars and Gemini. This is anxiety, stress, depression, sleepless nights. Leaving this Queen of Wands behind is not going to be easy, Taurus. It's not going to be easy for you at all. Now, and I hate to have to say that, but that is, I call them as I pull them. So there's going to be some guilt, some sleepless nights, worry, possible depression about having to leave this Queen of Wands behind. Taurus, this could be an energy that you've been dealing with yourself also. Maybe you're having to leave a part of yourself behind. Maybe you've lost your gusto. Maybe you've lost your passion, your ability to grow within the environment that you're in. And you've got to leave that part of you behind and get out and expand. And that's causing you some anxiety. Well, what you can do to deal with that is we've got the Two of Cups, which is a Venus in Cancer card. Venus is currently in Cancer. And the moon is in Cancer right now, which moon rules the fourth house. These are things that are going on in the private sector of your life. And this is in relationships. And Cancer relationships are generally about family relationships. Which could also be, the wife, or the husband, whatever. But it extends beyond that. It's anything that's going on with family in the fourth house. Yeah, I know I've said that 100 times. But what you can do to prepare for the stress and anxiety and grief that is about to come in is to allow yourself to remain approachable, loving, connectable. Because what this is saying is that either there's something coming with this, or there's something that's already there that you can happily connect with. This may be saying, rather than being stressed and anxious and feeling guilt and grief about leaving the Queen of Wands behind, maybe this is saying to just remember the connection between the two of you, because it was once beautiful. And whether or not the Queen of Wands is in your physical presence doesn't mean that the connection between the two of you doesn't exist anymore. For those of you who could possibly be splitting up with a spouse, what this is saying is that, yeah, it's going to be tough. Your mind is going to be all over the place. And you're not going to know what kind of moves to make. But there's an energy that exists, whether you know it or not, that allows this to be very amicable. So Taurus, this eclipse could be just making something happen that needed to happen anyway. But don't mistake the fact that the love and the connection is not there. It is. But I feel like it or not, the Queen of Wands is going to be left behind. And again, like I said, this could be a child or somebody that you've taken care of, or somebody else from your family. You've got to let that person go. The connection still exists between the two of you, and that's what you've got to rely on in order to get you through the Nine of Swords. It will be far worse, Taurus, to try to hang on to an outdated situation. For whatever reason that situation may be outdated. There doesn't have to be anything that happened bad between you and another person. Like I said, it could be somebody who just needs to get out and make their own experiences. And, for some of you, if this is a child, or, maybe somebody who you've raised and now they are old enough to get out on their own, and maybe you are very, very worried about it. It causes you great stress because you know how it is out here in the world. It could be that. But it's all good. They're never going to forget their connection with you. You guys are still, you're connected to each other in history. In loving energy, the relationship between the two of you doesn't stop because this person is not physically around anymore. Okay, so that's it, Taurus. I want to wish you the best of luck with this eclipse, and I will talk to you guys again later.